Hi, this is Charles with a quick video review of Freedom. Last night I recorded the demo, but the demo didn't record. And I just wanted to talk about how much I enjoyed this game. I played with a friend of mine who owned the game, and I was really kind of put off by the general idea of the game at first. But once we started playing, I started realizing that the game was kind of just about the mechanics of what was going on at the time as far as getting slaves freed and going up to Canada. So I was also worried about the theme just kind of dragging or being heavy and stuff like that. But and some of the things that are in the game are just even kind of hard to say. There are slave catcher mechanics, um, but you're trying to free the slaves the whole time that you're playing, and you're trying to get them past the slave catchers, and you feel that mechanic of slave catchers being drawn to the trail of a slave moving through a town, and the word of that spreads to him, and he goes to the left and you go to the right. So it's a constant puzzle of trying to figure out where is the best place to move first to distract the slave catcher and free the slaves and make room for the slaves coming in into the plantations and stuff. I realize this is a really tough subject to talk about, but it is a part of history, so it's interesting to look at and learn about what was going on and the different characters at the time. There's a lot of historic thought that went into the cards. There's a lot of thought into the mechanics of the game. And there's basically broken down into three phases. The first phase is pretty easy. The second phase gets really hard, and the third phase, if you have enough money, to keep things going, and you're not all blocked up. Now, you'll get to a point where all of your characters are blocked up, and you can't move because of the slave trader mechanic. You roll a die, and they randomly go left and right, but also whenever you move a slave into a town or an area, the slave catcher might hear wind of that and go towards that direction. So you can kind of guide those slave traders left and right as far as moving into a town on the west coast and then moving to a town on the east coast. But overall, the game was really enjoyable. We didn't win, and it was hard not to cheat at the end because the game was so close. But we really had a good time playing. I think it should be a part of every classroom in the world, except for the stigma associated. I'm not sure if it'll ever make in, but everybody should play this game to take a look at the mechanics, take a look at the history, and it's interesting when you play a game that makes you want to learn more about the history, and this one certainly did. I hope you enjoyed the quick review, and I'm sorry I couldn't show you the game, but I hope you have a good day.